Hello. Hi, my name is Solon. It's been a while. It's been a really long while, but welcome back. And today, I have a surprise for you all. If you haven't already noticed, we will be doing hardcore Minecraft. That's the surprise. That's the surprise. We're doing hardcore Minecraft. Very excited to get started with you all on hardcore Minecraft. I've never done hardcore Minecraft, but I think our first goal is probably to beat it, yeah? Probably to beat it. Now, I will be interchanging throughout days, so one day we'll do a hardcore Minecraft. The other day, we will be doing our legacy series of just me playing normal Minecraft. Which, to me, that's exciting. Is that a village already? Oh my. Yes, so what's going to end up happening is we will be, no, I like that. We will be doing hardcore on Monday. And then Tuesdays, well, not Tuesdays, right? So it'll be interchangeable so I don't post on Sundays, right? We don't post on this channel on Sundays. I say this channel like I have another channel. I don't. Sorry if someone got excited. No, so we don't post here on Sundays, right? But we'll still interchange out the days. So if yeah, it should technically be, hold on, I'm not stupid, right? So it's like Mondays, it's not Mondays, so like today is hardcore, then it's normal, hardcore, normal. Yeah, so next Monday will be normal, right? Yeah. Okay. So, that's our plan. We'll be interchanging out hardcore and normal. And obviously, if we die in the hardcore series, we're going to reset. I don't know if I will indicate that in the title of... Excuse me, I don't know if I'll indicate that in the title, but... You know, our whole goal is to beat hardcore Minecraft. Now, if you know anything about me, you would know in my current legacy series, I've never beaten Minecraft ever. Not legitimately anyway. And never by myself. It's always been someone like, hey, like, we're gonna go kill the Ender Dragon. And then it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll join. And then they give me loot, and then we go kill the Ender Dragon. And it's like, whoop-de-doo, right? But I've never, like, actually set out to kill the Ender Dragon before. So, my goals for the hardcore playthrough are beat the game and get Elytra. And then maybe do some extra stuff. And then, once I get all of that done, I can't believe I spawned next to some dogs. Once I get all of that done, my plan for hardcore is just to survive and build cool stuff. What do you guys think? You guys think it's gonna be good? I think we'll have fun. I think it'll be interesting. Okay. Yes, so we're gonna get back to daily uploads. I don't really have an excuse for you guys as to why I stopped uploading. No, that's a lie. I actually do have a reason. And I will be, whoa, what are these things? What are these pigs? Also, why do I hear a zombie? What in the world? I mean, it's like super cute, but why is it orange? How bizarre. Okay. Oh, you're okay. Well, hold on. Did you have a chat? No, okay. Oh, there's just lava here. That's cool. Okay, well, I'll be open and honest with you guys. My mental was shot. I started doubting myself a ton. I don't need these. And I thought I was mediocre. I thought the content that I was making for everyone was lame. I thought I was lame. I put myself down a ton. And I kind of just fell into a really depressive state. And I didn't mean to do that. It's the last thing I wanted to do was, you know, abandon everybody and abandon the people that love the content. You know, I even stopped replying to comments. Like, I feel horrible and I'm sorry, and I don't want that to happen again. I don't want to abandon you guys again. The last thing I want to do is hurt you guys, especially for the people who have come so far with me in such a short time. You know, like, I'm having a blast playing Minecraft and hanging out with you guys. Like, this is the world. This means the world to me. Truly it does. And I can't let self-doubt creep into my head when I know this is a positive, happy, and really, really, really fun thing for all of us. You know, I'm creating a space for you guys to be happy. I'm creating a space for me to be happy. And I want to share that with you all. And I am so sorry that I abandoned you guys. And I'm not going to do that again. I won't let that happen again. So I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, if anything is going on, I'll tweet about it. I'll post it on TikTok. I'll post it on the community page here. I will do everything I can to ensure... Well, since we're on a hardcore world, I can just take this. I will do everything I can to ensure that I don't leave you guys again like that. With no content, no daily uploads, sparse TikToks, sparse YouTube shorts. And it's crazy because I have a huge backlog of YouTube shorts. I don't think I'm going to post them anymore though, because it's old content now. And we don't need old content here. Not to say that the content's bad, because, you know, staying positive, right? It's just, it's outdated content compared to, like, what I'm going to be putting out here, you know? Dude, this village is crazy. I haven't said anything because I've been busy, like, pouring my heart out to you guys. This village is insane. I've never seen a village like this. Is this, like, exclusive to hardcore? Or did I just get super lucky? I even got a compass? Dude. And I got a bundle. Dude. Isn't that a blast furnace? I don't know what that is. Dude, this is incredible. Yeah, so, like I said, going forward... I'm going to be more communicative, and I'm really sorry if you guys felt like I abandoned you, or, you know, like, I'm just sorry. I messed up. I messed up big time, and I don't want to hurt you guys, and the last thing I want to do is... you know, upset everyone. So for now on, going forward, I will be communicative with you guys. I'm not gonna trauma dump on you. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna do any of that. right? I won't. I won't. That's not right. It's not right for me to put any of those feelings onto you guys. But I will tell you what's going on in my life, and you know, if I'm struggling, and I'm not looking for an armchair therapist. I'm not looking for someone to dump my problems onto. No, I don't need that. I definitely don't need that. No. But I will be open and honest with all of you. Because you guys deserve that. For sticking with me, for watching my content, for liking, commenting, subscribing. I don't think I've ever asked you guys to sub, but like, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for subscribing to me. Like, it means the world. It tells me that there are people out there that genuinely enjoy my content. So, again, I am so sorry. I did not mean to make you feel like you guys were abandoned and left for dead. Like, I don't want you guys to feel that way. The last thing I want to do is make it to where we have a beautiful, friendly, hopeful space here and you feel alone. I don't want you to feel alone like how I feel alone. I feel alone a lot, and that's the last thing I want for any of you. The last thing I want for any of you is to feel alone. So please, 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 please forgive me, and I promise I'll do better. I will, and I won't leave you guys again like this. This is not something that I'm gonna take lightly, but. No buts. This isn't something I'm going to take lightly. I just want you guys to know that I'm going to be here all the way to the end. Whether the end is, like tomorrow, a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I'm still going to be here. As long as I can be. Because you guys deserve that. And because I want to be. I want to be the guy that, you guys can come to and have a better afternoon or an evening or your companion for when you're eating food. Like whatever. Like, I just want to be that guy. That's who I want to be. And sorry I let you guys down. I know this is basically just like 10 straight minutes of me apologizing when I shouldn't be. But I am. Because you deserve it more than anybody else for what I've done. So please forgive me, and let's get this show on the road. I'm very excited to start hardcore with you guys, especially with this crazy seed. The seed is insane. But yeah, no, I'm very, very, very excited to get this show on the road. So. Okay. Wow. This is kind of like a neat little base of operations here that we can maybe start up on this little island. Looking around, there's some sand, there's jungles, which means that we can get cocoa. I have watermelon, and we have pumpkins, and sugarcane, and there's a bunch of animals, and it's connected to the mainland through over here, which means that if we want to get more animals, we can pull them here. There's sheep here, cows, chickens, pigs. Yeah, I think we're pretty set. All right. Let's go ahead and make a basic house. Now, I do want to talk about my goals for hardcore a little bit more. I do want to do more than just beat the game. If I beat the game, I'm not gonna like okay, if I beat the game, I'm not going to abandon the save file. I'll tell you that right now. If I beat hardcore Minecraft, not if, no, not if, when I do, not if, when I beat hardcore Minecraft. Okay, you know what? Hold on. First off, none of these need to be, yeah. Okay, okay, there we go. When I beat hardcore Minecraft, I'm not going to abandon the save file. I'm just gonna keep going, right? I'm not like a streamer where like, oh, I'm not going to bed until I beat Minecraft on hardcore. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I will be playing on the save file indefinitely until I die. And then if I die, and this is after I beat the game, if I die, right? If I die during this playthrough, even after beating it, if the demand to keep playing hardcore is high, right? Like if people still want me to do it, I'll do it, sure. Why not? I have no issues doing that. Absolutely none. Yeah, so overall, this hardcore playthrough should be a relatively positive experience. I don't really have anything like for 5, 6, 7, 8. I am so sorry. I just stopped talking. Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I fixed my audio. Excuse me. Yeah, I fixed my audio, so you guys don't have to hear like every little thing that comes up on my end. You don't have to hear me breathing. You don't have to hear like any crazy clicking. I don't know what ended up happening, but my volume in Windows was all the way at max. And for whatever reason, it ruined the audio for whatever reason. So, because of that, we ran into a lot of audio issues, a lot of editing issues, where straight up you could just hear me breathe, because I'm low-key a mouth breather. Been that way all my life. I've had really bad sinuses. But, that's just the way it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3, 4. Right? Or we could do 6, 7, 6, 7 instead. That might be better. Look, I'm just deciding how my house is gonna get set up. It's not gonna be anything crazy. And also the first episode of Hardcore for me is not going to be anything crazy. I do have to keep an eye on the time though, which means I am going to need a clock. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, Soul, do you have other episodes recorded of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you have other episodes recorded of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the Legacy series, just like normal Minecraft? Yes, I do. However, I felt that it would be a disservice to everyone. Now, originally, my original plan, and I'm going to be totally honest with you, my original plan was to, when I got like 1,000 subs, it was when I got 500 subs. Why did I say 1,000? That's just wrong. The original plan was for when I got 500 subs, I was going to start Hardcore, and then at 1,000 subs, at 1,000 subs, I was going to start Modded. The problem is that I stopped posting. And then I was like, well, I stopped posting. That's my fault, right? Obviously. And if it's my fault for not posting, and no one's watching anymore, right? And no one's paying attention to me. If that's the case, then what I have to do is provide you guys with something that's not just me coming back to form. Now, to be fair, I'm not saying, please hear me out, I'm not saying that the Legacy series isn't entertaining. I find it very entertaining. And I hope you guys do the same. I love playing normal Minecraft. I've never played Hardcore in my life. However, I did feel that you guys deserve better. You guys just genuinely deserve better than how I've been treating you. And I'm sorry. And I'm going to stop saying sorry. My partner tells me to stop saying sorry a ton. Because all I do sometimes is say sorry. So, I am, for the last time, I am sorry. I shouldn't have left. But now we're back. We're here with Hardcore Minecraft. And it's exciting. It's very, very, very exciting. Super, super, super exciting. And yeah, no, I find it really exciting. That's it. I don't really have much to say. I'm just kind of rambling. But today will be Hardcore, and then tomorrow will be Legacy, then Hardcore, then Legacy, then Hardcore, then Legacy, and so on and so forth. I need more wood. Now the real question is, yes, I can. Okay. Let's go cut down some trees. So I do feel that while I'm playing Hardcore, this is going to be more goal oriented. And what I mean by that is that I'm going to feel more inclined to like rush certain things. So like rush the nether, right? rush making full iron armor or getting full iron, stuff like that. Like I do feel more inclined to do these things. But also watching people like speedrunners play this game, it also reminds me, like, I don't need any of that crap. I don't need any of it. I truly don't. I can quite literally just beat the whole game in under 10 minutes and then everyone shuts up. Should I do that though? That's the real question. Probably not. I don't think it'd be as entertaining. I don't know. Maybe we start doing ranked speedrun. Maybe we start doing that new ranked Minecraft that they were promoting on the launcher page. Right? Hold on. Wait, where is it? They were like promoting something. Yeah, Gen Wars. Drop into Gen Wars, Minecraft's competitive action-packed multiplayer adventure. Squad up to claim towers, utilize generators, and what? What is this? Okay, it doesn't... Monthly drops. Custom traps, tower guards. Like, what is this? Is this just like... Wait, there's dollar signs in the game? It's giving Roblox. Which, nothing wrong with Roblox. That's not what I'm saying. What is all this? Okay. Nothing wrong with Roblox. I would like to clarify that it's not what I'm talking about. No, but it's definitely giving Roblox. Okay. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I start streaming. Maybe I just start streaming, like, I don't know, that stuff to you guys. I just hang out and I stream on my YouTube channel. I don't know. Maybe I stream on TikTok. Maybe I stream on YouTube and TikTok. Maybe I stream on Twitch. I don't know. I don't know if I want to stream though. I kind of just like making YouTube videos. I kind of like hanging out with you guys here. It's more homey. Like, I feel more at home, you know? Not to say that streaming wouldn't be fun. It probably would be really fun. I'm just saying, overall, I like the way I interact with you guys now on YouTube, on TikTok. Speaking of which, I would like to apologize for my TikTok. I do tweet garbage, not necessarily the greatest stuff. Okay, why did I say tweet for TikTok? Jeez, I sound old. I sound so old. Please forgive me. No, I apologize for anything I repost. I've been reposting a lot of Chikawa recently. I love Chikawa. I've loved Chikawa for so long. I just been reposting a ton of Chikawa recently. And other stuff. So please forgive me. I'll try to minimize the content, the type of content that I'm reposting on TikTok. And I'll start posting on Twitter more, and I'll try to interact more with Minecraft stuff on Twitter. But yeah, I don't know. Like, if there's like a huge abundance of people that are like, hey, Soul, you gotta stream, right? Everyone's like, Soul, please stream. We would love it if you stream, right? If there's like tons and tons and tons of people that want me to do it, I might. Like, if there's like a huge demand, I don't know if I would want to though. Again, like I love the way I interact with you guys now. Like I've had people come into my DMs and tell me that like I'm their new favorite like Minecraft YouTuber, and that like just makes my day. And if anything, it just motivates me to keep going and like make more content for you guys to enjoy. And I can't even lie. Someone came into my DMs the other day and they told me that, and I genuinely like teared up. Like I got so excited, and I shared it with my partner, and they were so happy for me, and I was ecstatic. And I don't know, I just kind of didn't know what to do. I was just kind of beside myself. It's really nice to know that there are people out there that genuinely feel fulfilled by the stuff that I'm making for them, and they genuinely love what I'm doing. And I'm very happy that I'm very privileged to be able to provide a space, you know, for people to enjoy and feel the need to even reach out to me and be like, hey, I really love your stuff. And I don't even consider myself to be like good at this. I just love Minecraft. I love video games. I love uploading. I love recording. Like, I don't even consider myself to be good. I'm just doing it. I'm chasing the dream that I had when I was a kid, you know? And if I can make that dream a reality, then I don't know if I could ask for more in life. Like, there's only, you know, like monkey's paw, you know? Like, I gotta stop saying, you know. All I do is say, you know. It's so ingrained into my vocabulary. Again, another thing like that I've noticed about my vocabulary, where I just say, you know, all the time. But I don't know. I just want to achieve the thing that I've always wanted to achieve, and it makes you really. I just want to chase my dream, and it makes you really happy knowing that there are people out there that love it. Makes you really, really, really happy. So thank you guys for allowing me to do this. Thank you. Thank you for giving me hope. Means a lot. Okay, I'm gonna stop being sappy and weird and icky. I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna sit here, and we're gonna set up everything for hardcore Minecraft. Honestly, this might even not be that long of an episode. We might just get the house done and then, you know, upgrade to stone. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. What I do know is that I got a ton of wood. And I don't need that. Okay. Also, please let me know if the audio is any better. If you think the audio sounds better, or if you think I sound better in any way, please let me know. Since we fixed the audio, I would really appreciate being told if this sounds better than normal. So please. Okay. Let me think. Anything that I can share? Oh, yeah. Very, very excited. I mean, I'm gonna sound so old, but if you guys know the anime Bleach, or the manga series Bleach, Bleach is coming back to Shonen Jump. Oddly enough. Don't know why. Well, no, I do know why. But Bleach is coming back to Shonen Jump, which is like insane to think about. like, I consider myself to, in internet years, probably old, but, like, IRL, I'm not old. Like, I definitely don't consider myself old. I'll consider myself an old head, like an old person, when I'm like 40 plus. Once I hit 40, then I'll, you know, then I'll stop fighting it. But, you know, because you know what they say, like, everything before 40 is like the prime years of your life. Then once you hit 40, you'll hit like your physical peak, like the peak physical condition in terms of like the human body, and then after that it's just downhill. And I'm not saying life gets worse after 40. I wouldn't know. I'm not 40. But if you okay, hold on. I'm trying to eyeball coal because I need torches for my house. I could hold on. Well, I don't want to make the house completely dark, because if I make it completely dark, then monsters are just going to spawn in there. Yeah. Okay, there's things that we need to do. Okay, first off, two of these. And we'll put them, I don't know, we'll put it like right there. Okay, now hold on. Okay, that's it. That's all I need. Okay. So now we need to upgrade. Why did I make a wooden axe? I actually just wasted material. I'm stupid. Okay. Alright, so we need to get stone and we need to get coal. Where's the sun? Okay. Wait. How do I... Hold on. Is it possible to recalibrate the compass? I thought it was. Do I have to make... I have to, like, make a beacon or something, right? I don't remember. I might not be able to recalibrate the compass. Oh, wait. Pause. Okay. No point in me holding all of this. Maybe this, maybe this. Okay. So, we need to get stone and we need to get coal. If I can't get coal, I can just make charcoal, which is fine. I don't have a problem making charcoal. Okay. So, anyway, back to the initial part of that conversation. Bleach is coming back. Now, hold on. For some people, that's really exciting, right? That's like a big thing in their lives. We're like, I read Bleach when I was a kid. Oh, like, yeah, no, like, of course, like, Bleach is, I'm gonna put it in quotations, cool. Bleach is very cool. However, I do have my own thoughts on Bleach. Now, see, this is where anybody in my community will fall off. I have strong opinions about content that I consume, but that's just because I'm a strongly opinionated person. And I hope no one faults me for that. This is a dungeon. There's a dungeon here. That's a dungeon. There's a dungeon in there. Holy, I found a dungeon off rip in hardcore. Dude, what in the world? Okay. Well, let's get this coal first, because we need coal. Okay, hold on. So I'm a pretty strongly opinionated guy when it comes to content that I consume. Excuse me. And no, I'm not sick. I'm just a sniffly guy. Just a sniffly dude. I'm not sick. I promise I'm not sick. Please don't worry about me. Okay, so I'm an opinionated guy, right? And I consume a lot of content. And when I mean I consume a lot of content, I mean I consume oodles of it. Quite literally oodles of content. I'm constantly reading something, watching something, researching something. Like, I'm constantly doing something, right? Bleach was something that I picked up back in... So I might be older, right? But I didn't get into Bleach until I was an adult. And I didn't get into Bleach until about, I want to say, like 2 years ago. And I'm definitely happy that I waited. I feel like if I watched it as a kid or consumed Bleach as a child and then watched it again as an adult, I would be pretty upset. Because nostalgia cannot save Bleach. Not to say that Bleach is bad. Bleach is not bad. There's a lot about Bleach that's really, really good. But, oh my goodness. Like, the problem okay. I won't say the problems I have with Bleach, but I will tell you how I think Bleach is. Which is this. Ready? Okay, are we ready for this? We ready for this crazy opinion? Alright. I don't know if this is a hot take. Someone can tell me if this is a hot take. I don't know if this is a hot take. The first arc of Bleach and the Soul Society arc are really, really good. Everything after that, up until the 1,000-Year Blood War, it's not very good. It's very just okay in terms of like content. It's just very okay. Like, there's nothing really stellar about it. There's nothing that stands out about it. It's just very okay content. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. The first arc of Bleach and the Soul Society arc, where they go... Yeah, okay. The first arc of Bleach and the Soul Society arc are really, really good. Phenomenal, even. But everything after that, until the 1,000-Year Blood War, is pretty mid. Like, incredibly mid. Like, absurdly so. And you don't have to agree. You don't. That is not something that we need to agree upon in order for you to watch my content or enjoy my content. Like, we do not have to agree on this. However, that is my opinion. Again, you don't have to agree. But I truly believe, and you know, I don't know if it's a hot take. It could be the hottest take you've ever heard. I don't know if it's a hot take, but I truly believe that the 1,000-Year Blood War and the first arc of Bleach, like first arc and a half of Bleach, like the Soul Society arc, are really, really, really good. Everything in between those arcs, it's just incredibly mid. It's just incredibly mid, and that's my opinion. I'm annoying because I just said that like 4 times, but I'm going to say it for YouTube. I'm going to say it for a clip. I'm going to say it for a short. Incredibly hot take. Okay, all right. Pretend. Okay, guys, let's pretend I didn't say anything of that for like the last 5 minutes. Okay. Is it raining? Is it thunderstorms or is it just... Okay, all right. Even the game is crying knowing that my take is insane. Okay, I don't know if this is a hot take. I don't. But when it comes to Bleach, the first arc of Bleach, the Soul Society arc, is so good. Everything after that, up until the 1,000-Year Blood War, is incredibly mid. Absurdly mid. But it doesn't mean Bleach is bad. It just means it has a really, really long low point. The characters are enjoyable. the world itself is super, super cool and well thought out and very enjoyable. But all of those arcs between the first and last are, to me, incredibly mid. All right, we got it. Okay, we don't have to talk about it anymore. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I made you guys sit through that. That is very embarrassing. Oh, let me go ahead and make these. Okay, so we have tons of wood left over. We need to make a furnace. We don't need this and we don't need this. Okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead. I need more stone. So let me go get more stone. Is there a place nearby? Yeah, I can probably just mine it at the side of that mountain. Fine. Okay. Okay, but I just wanted to bring it up because Bleach is coming back, and that's super exciting for a lot of people, including myself. I'm very excited that Bleach is coming back, so I would love to see more of what happens after the final arc, after the 1,000-Year Blood War. I read all of Bleach, and I'm going to be totally honest, until the 1,000-Year Blood War got animated, I preferred reading Bleach. I didn't really care for it animated. Like, I know that sounds like weird, but I don't know. As I get older, I noticed that I've noticed that it's not that I don't like watching shows and movies, but if I have access to the source material of a show, a movie, you know, a video game, I'd rather go and consume that content than go ahead and I'd rather consume that content, right, than like sit down and watch a show. And now hear me out. That's no disrespect to the animators, right? Absolute no disrespect to any of these people. Absolutely none. Like, they work so hard and they absolutely kill it on every show that I've ever seen. Like, everyone tries really hard and they do their best to produce fantastic work that everybody can enjoy, you know? That's not what's going on. I think it's just, and I mean, I talk to my partner about this all the time. I value my time. Now, this is something that is weird for me. I don't talk about other games that I play on this channel. And I'm not going to, at least not yet. There are reasons as to why. Because I don't want to be judged heavily by my own community, right? However, I do value my time in terms of like what I am doing. Whether it's playing a video game, reading, watching a video. I got into a really bad habit because I used to watch like 2-3 hour long YouTube videos where I would sit there and I'd be like, well, I really love this video, right? But this is like 4 hours long and it's about quite literally the, like, not the greatest thing on earth, right? Like, I'm not, like, my life isn't gonna change because I know more info on this. So I would speed it up to like 2 times. And so I've been, it's a habit I'm trying to kick. Because, you know, while I do value my time, I also value the hard work of others, and I don't want to devalue that personally by watching someone's YouTube video in 2 times speed. Now, to be fair, I don't know. I haven't looked at analytics. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if this is like a stat you can see in analytics. But if there are people who watch my content, right, and you watch it in 2 times speed, I don't fault you for that, right? Because I value my time. And that is, I'm sorry, I'm like freaking out. I'm not doing anything because I'm playing hardcore. I don't want it to be accidentally nighttime. Okay. Like, I value my time just as much as you value your time, right? Maybe you might value it a little more. Who knows? But what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to convey, is that I don't fault you if you want to watch me at 2 times speed, right? I don't fault anybody who wants to watch YouTube videos at 2 times speed. There is no problem with that. Absolutely not. There is nothing wrong with wanting to watch me or anybody else at 2 times speed. However, it's my personal belief that when you're watching a YouTube video, especially one that's extremely edited, like extremely well edited, taken care of, mixed, whatever, right? I got a little baby, I got a sea turtle. Look at him. Hi, oh my goodness. Oh, no, come back, please. Wait, he's got a buddy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So. Okay, I'm just rambling. I'm being annoying and I'm rambling. Point is, I value my time, and while that might differ from activity to activity, I try my best. I don't even remember what we were talking about. I don't even remember what the point of this conversation was. I was just rambling. I'm sorry. I I completely forgot. I apologize. You know what I can do? Pause. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's nighttime. Okay. All right. Okay. Made it through the night. We made it through the rainy day. See, this is why I want a clock. This is why I wanted a clock in the Legacy playthrough. Okay, so now maybe I'll get like a rudimentary farm going. I don't know. I kind of want to explore around the area for a bit. You know what? Let's make a boat. Yeah, let's make a boat. Let's go back. Let's make a boat. Yeah, because I can travel to like all of these areas in just a boat, so we can maybe make a dock over here on the left side. Okay. Oh, I had all that wood on me. Okay, yeah, we don't need this much wood. However, I do want sticks. Okay. Put this away. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably make like a dock over here. Okay, so let's take a look over here first. Yeah, so our first upload of this is going to be like an hour, right? And then eventually we will start slowing down on long episodes, and we'll try to get them to like 20 minutes each. And then, yeah, my goal is to hit 20-minute episodes, but I wanted the first episode of Hardcore to be an hour, because if you've noticed in the legacy episodes that I've been uploading, right? Well, haven't been uploading for a while, but the legacy episodes, I am shortening them, and that's because they do better in the algorithm. They do better for you guys, for people with reduced attention spans, right? Like, I don't want to create something that you guys are going to dislike, right? And when I say you guys with reduced attention spans, that's just the human race, period, end of story. Unless you're a dog or a cat, then maybe you can, like, you know, sit and watch me forever. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. I want to create content that is more digestible for everyone. Okay, dude, all I did this episode was apologize for like 20 to 30 minutes, rant about Bleach, and then talk about how I want to make my content more digestible. Man, I feel like I'm doing this content creation thing completely wrong when I talk like that. Is that a shipwreck? No way that's a shipwreck. Dude, we're inland though. Does being inland not matter? Wait, that's the desert? Okay, we got a desert over there. Sea turtles! Okay, hold on. So we got a shipwreck. Pause. This is pretty cool. Yeah, let's go ahead. Hold on. First off, just in case. Whoa. Okay, we just got stuff. I'm not taking any of that. Is this an air pocket? It is. Is that it? Is that all that was here? Really? Okay. Alright. Let's go take a look. Let's take a look over here. Oh, is that a bird? Oh my goodness, look at this little guy. Yeah, Coco as well. Alright, so we have Coco here. Excuse me. Is that a coral reef? Oh my gosh, more sea turtles. Dude, this seed is so exciting. What is that? What's going on over here? Whoa. Is that? Those spider webs? What is that? Is this a mine? Is this an abandoned mine on the surface? Dude, this is insane. An abandoned mine on the surface. What? Oh my gosh. What are glowberries? I don't even know what these are. Oh my. And that's a monster spawner. That's a monster spawner. Oh my gosh. Holy. Why is this on the surface? I got a name tag. I got red. Dude, I can make... Holy. This is cool. This is really cool. Now, to be fair, I have this in the legacy world, right? Where like I found like one that was like kind of outside of the right? But like, this is insane. See, I noticed it, and I was like, I noticed the white, and I was like, what is that? Dude. This is cool. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Okay, I'm guessing this is like terracotta, right? This terracotta. Pretty sure it's terracotta. Hold on, I'm gonna break it. Pretty sure it's terracotta though. Red sand. Okay, it's not terracotta. Where's the sun? Okay. Oh, there's more spider webs over here. Dude, it's all just outside. What in the world happened to this seed? Yeah, like, why did it spawn like this? Not saying I'm not grateful, because, you know, loot, I'm just, you know, it's very odd. It's cool though. What a crazy way to end off this episode. Yeah, what a big find. Like, actually huge find. Yeah, I'll have to come back here. Alright. Let's head back home. Look at the little guy. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, he's a big dude. Holy, you're big. Whoa. Holy, he's big. Wait a minute, what about this guy? No, it's a little guy. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no. I don't know what to say. I am just shocked. I'm just quite literally shocked. Okay, let's head back home. There is a lot to do in this hardcore world. I'm very excited. And I hope you guys are too. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, pufferfish. Oh, it scared me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, like I said, hardcore every other day, legacy every other day, right? That's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go until I at the very least beat hardcore Minecraft. What I mean by that, I mean we get the credits, right? So, until I beat hardcore Minecraft. Okay, hold on. We're gonna reword that a bit. Okay, so until I beat hardcore Minecraft, every other day will be an episode of hardcore, and every other day will be an episode of legacy. Alright? Now, after that, then we will decide what to do with hardcore Minecraft, but until then, that's the goal. Okay, this is a great stopping point. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Thank you. It's good to be back. It's really, really good to be back. Very, very, very excited. And I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Drink lots of water. Have fun. Excited to start our new journey. Goodbye.